Alrighty guys, what is going up? Welcome back to the Best Investing Money Management channel on YouTube. In today's video, we are going to be talking about what is going on with DWAC. Is this thing crashing? Is it time to sell your shares? What should you do? So I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you guys get anything in value, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and guys, at the end of the day, that really helps me out. So make sure you guys do that right now. Smash that like button. So moving on, what is DWAC? So this company, DWAC, is merging with Trump Media to create a social media network or a social media app called Truth. And it's almost supposed to be like a hybrid in between a Facebook and a Twitter. It's almost kind of like a news outlet. That's the way I'm kind of looking at it. And Trump's mindset is, hey, I have 80 million people that love me. If I get half of them to download and use this app weekly, that is already 40 million people that are going to be downloading, getting this app. Not to mention all the other people that are going to get it because it's just Trump. So his idea is he's already super popular. He's creating this outlet, one, because he's getting banned from a lot of social media sites such as Facebook and Twitter. He gets banned very, very common. And his idea is, hey, if I have my own social media site, no one can ban me. I'm going to be running it. You can't, it'd be like Mark Zuckerberg getting blocked from Facebook or Instagram. That's never going to happen. So Trump's idea is, hey, if I'm owning this, everyone can listen to me, and no one can ban me. So when this news came out, this stock went from literally $9 all the way up to about $47, giving a move of about 350%, which at the time, that was crazy. Not to mention, we didn't know that this whole run was about to happen. Then, after hours, it went from 44 all the way up to about 117. Now that move was the largest move after hours and pre-market that next morning. We're at about going up about 165%. Now, once this thing opened, it popped up with many circuit breakers, and that's pretty much like, hey, when a stock's moving way too much, the exchange kind of says, hey, we need to calm this stock down because people could lose a lot of money. It's just not worth it. So they say, hey, no buying and selling for 10 minutes. And this happened several times during this move and even in here. So you can see it popped up and then immediately sold off to about $70 right at this zone right here. And right at that zone, it really classified some pretty hard support right at about $70, $72. We'll get into why right there in a minute. Then it popped up and hit this 118 mark and sold off back down to this support right at that zone. Popped back up again, right up to that resistance, and sold off. Now it's in this move where it's kind of just selling off, right? This is a extremely volatile growth stock in general. Right now, when a stock moves up, over 350% in a single day, it's going to have sell-off. It's not a matter of if, it's more when. Just because there's so much momentum, there's so much emotion in the market that people are saying, I need to get this, I need to get this, I need to get this, making the stock squeeze up, making it overvalued. And then once people say, hey, why do I have a stock that doesn't make any revenue and isn't worth it? So they sell their shares, causing sell-off. Not to mention, two hedge funds already sold their shares, saying, hey, we made a lot of money, let's just hop out of it. So that's exactly what they did. So my idea behind this is, hey, I definitely think that DWAC carries potential, right? Let's just say if Trump's right, whatever, I'm willing to risk 1%, 2% of my portfolio into something like this. So what I do is I just dollar cost average it, right? I started doing this a little bit yesterday and then a little bit today as well. Just anytime we get a ton of sell-off, I'll just pick up, $50 worth of it. And for me, that's not much. And what I'm doing is I'm just establishing a base for my average shares. I'm using sell-offs like all the way down in here at $80, a little bit down in here at about $83. So I'm just trying to get some good average share points. And now the beauty of it is if that just say DWAC continues to sell off, I'm just going to be dollar cost averaging it. But only 1% of my portfolio. So what that means is for every $100 I have invested into other assets and other stocks or ETFs, I take $1 and put it in this. So the idea behind that is I'm still going to be super diversified. I'm still going to understand my risk tolerance, but I'm still going to be making the money on the upside if this thing goes parabolic again and goes up in value. Not to mention, there is other companies out there like PHUN, another one that popped up and just started selling off a little bit today. This is supposedly the software company that Trump works with for his ad campaign, and he worked with them in the past for mobile apps. So a lot of people thinking, all right, he worked with them, maybe they'll create this new site. So that's another one here too. But overall, I think there's so much opportunity. I think there's so much just opportunity right now. At the end of the day, that's all it comes down to. And yeah, I understand, 1% isn't a lot, and I'm completely fine with that. And my message to you is, what are you guys risking when you are investing? Because for me, I think 1% is fair. That I understand the risk and reward and all of that. So for me, dollar cost average this one, and you guys will be just good. If you have any questions, concerns, ask them down in the comments, and we will see you guys later. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, stay safe. Take care.